guys.
Amberlynn, you could have done a little bit better of a job editing the intro, but what do I know? I'm only an editing expert.
So this is kind of like a random video. I have like a few things to talk about.
Great. So what we're looking at here is an Amberlynn video called Responding to Comments in Torrid Hall. I thought it would be fun to watch her respond to some comments and then to respond to her responding to comments. How meta.
Show you guys, it's just a multitude of different topics. I figured this could be kind of fun. It kind of reminds me of maybe a podcast, but not really.
I lean more on the not really side of the fence on that one, I guess. I don't know. Not really a podcast at all if you think about it, but yeah, go off.
I don't really know what I'm aiming for here. It's just I've been watching a lot of podcasts lately, and they always have like different things that they talk about, or like sometimes even show. I've just really been into podcasts.
That's kind of unique. You know, Amberlynn, if I were you, I'd make that your whole personality, being into podcasts. That's like kind of edgy, being into podcasts, you know? Not that many people are into podcasts. That's sarcasm.
Literally, this is nothing like a podcast. I'm just trying to make excuses for new video content, okay?
I'm glad that you're being honest with yourself about that, because it isn't really a podcast at all. But you know what's a little weird? This isn't really new video content either, Amberlynn. This is a Torrid Hall and then you responding to comments. You do that all the time. I like your nose ring, though.
I might want to start doing things like this where we're just chilling and I'm just talking about a few different things.
There's a word for that, I think. Vlogs, I've heard them called. I think you have a few of those already on your channel. I might have to double check, but I think you do have a few of those on your channel.
Okay, so the first thing I want to talk about is the books I read in February. I read one book in February. One.
There's nothing wrong with that. Book a month I don't think is a super slow pace. I mean, if you were really trying, you could probably read a lot of books. But, I don't know. It's more books than probably the average person reads in a month. Probably one. So good on you if you finished a book. I hope that this is like the Joe Rogan podcast, and I hope she starts talking about aliens and, like, different life out there and how psychedelics can unlock the secrets of the universe. That's the Amberlynn that I want to see, you guys. And I know it's the Amberlynn that you want to see, too.
Last month, in January, I read, it was 24, I think.
Stop. You read 24 books in a month? Pamphlets? Or books? That's a lot of books. If you really did read 24 books in a month, congratulations. That's a lot. I'd be interested to see the books.
And a lot of people were like, no, you didn't, because the crine, what is a crine? Because the spine isn't cracked. You guys, when I read a book, I'm just like, I barely open it. Like, it's like this. I read really fast.
What are we talking about right now? Is this what your podcast is? You defending how you read? Amberlynn, don't respond to these people. I don't understand this. You're not helping yourself. They're not gonna believe you, Amberlynn, and they're trolling you too. Amberlynn is kind of the thing. Like, it doesn't matter, dude. It doesn't even matter if you didn't read the books. Just don't, like, you're not helping yourself by responding to this. It's silly.
So it's like, I have no reason to, no. I would never crack a spine of a book, ever. That's just, no. I don't know if you guys manhandle when you read.
Oh, don't mind me. I was just reading this book. What a joke.
I don't. I'm very, it takes me to read a book like this a day, 2 days, 3, if I'm like being lazy with it. Like, there's no way that the spine would be cracked. I'm just like, when I see people say stuff like that, I'm just like, really?
At first when I heard that, I was thinking, that's a really fast time. Amberlynn, that's a really fast time to read a book there, lady. But then I'm thinking, what else have you got to do all day? You're not, like, out doing stuff. So I guess what else are you doing? You might as well read a book. I guess you could watch TV, but maybe that got old. Now she's into podcasts, but maybe that's getting old too, so now she just does her books. if you have nothing else to do, like I guess if you were in like a straitjacket all of the time, 100% of the time, if I was in that situation, I guess I'd be pretty fast at reading books too. I'd still open them all the way. That's like a little pet peeve of mine even, I think, where I don't like when the book's not fully open and I have to like peer into the center to try to read the center words. I want to open that sucker, man. And there's something about a worn book as well. It's classy, Amberlynn. There's nothing wrong with it. You're not like burning the book by bending the spine. It's a sign of respect to the book that you're getting your use out of it.
So yeah, I've been in a complete reading slump, so I've read just this, which is Layla by Colleen Hoover. I loved this book. I
don't care about your book. We're gonna skip past the you talking about the book specifically part. But I can see why you'd be in a book slump. 24 books in a month? How many books exist in the world? I'm just joking. I know that there's tons of books out there, but really, think about what interests you. And even if there's like 500 books out there that interest you, that means you get through them in like a couple years, man, if you're reading at that pace. So that's kind of crazy, you know? And how many books really have hundreds of books that interest you and that also you're capable of reading and understanding? I don't know. Colleen Hoover, huh? Never heard of her. Says she's a New York Times bestselling author, though, so it must be a great book. Layla. I knew a girl named Layla once. She's kind of weird.
I just wanted to show you guys the things that she got me. We're just getting each other some small things that make us think of each other.
That's cute. I like that. Little trinkets. It's the little things that matter in life, you know? It's like when you get an order of French fries and then you find like or I guess let me flip that around. It's like when you get an order of onion rings and you find a little French fry in the bottom of your bag. It's little things in life that make it.
So I want to show you guys what she got me. First thing, obviously I'm not going to read you guys the card, but I just want to show you how freaking cute. It's like gold on the inside. And look at this. The heart is textured.
I kind of wanted to hear what she had to say. That's kind of the sentimental part that actually makes the gift matter. If people just got you cards that just have like a pre-generated thing, you'd be like, oh, thanks, man. No money. Cool. I want a little personalized message, you know? What if the message is like dirty or something and that's why she won't read it? Amberlynn, I can't wait to kiss you on the lips. Imagine.
It is so beautiful. Ugh. So first thing she got me are these rainbow earrings, which I love.
You love them so much you're not wearing them. Woo! Colby, why do they say the name of a cheese before they shoot something into like a basket? I don't understand that. Why do they shout at Colby? It's weird.
I feel semi-triggered right now. I forgot to put on my earrings. Oh well. Next thing she got me are these cute little spatulas with hearts.
Oh, that is cool. For when you cook.
There's flamingos on them. She also got me this really cute flamingo pen, and there's an actual flamingo
leg. Please say there's like a piece of flamingo leg in that thing or something. I couldn't think of anything else that would be like a part of a flamingo that would be weird to be in something. But you know how like a rich person who just hates the poor or something would have like a rhino horn on his desk and like elephant tusks, and he's like, yes, it increases the value because they're endangered. I want her to have like a pen that's something like that. I want her to have like a flamingo beak pen. Something real inhumane.
Like keychain thing? Keychain thing.
Not quite a leg, but we take what we can get, don't we? On this channel, we take what we can get, and that's the scraps.
And then she got me a flamingo to do like listing, which is right up my alley.
That is right up your alley. I disappear for a year talking about you, Amberlynn. I disappear for a year. I swing back, and you're still on these to-do lists and these planners and these do-nothing agenda pieces that are cool and they're great tools, but in order to use the tool, you have to be willing to do the thing, you know? Like, giving someone, even if you really like hammers, it's kind of pointless if I keep giving you hammers if you're not a carpenter, you know what I'm saying? And you're not like a to-doer, so I don't know why to-do lists are a great gift for you. It's fun to plan, I get that. I think that's maybe me even projecting a little bit of myself on there. Planning is sometimes more fun than the actual event itself, so I get you, Amberlynn, but wouldn't it be cool to follow one of those through? Just once.
And then she also got me, this used to have like a bow wrapped around it, but I took it off because I was ready to use this. And I was like, wait, I need to film this first.
You animal. Monster. I left the bow on. I kind of wanted to see the bow. We're only getting half the gifts here, Amberlynn. I want to see what was on the card, too. I don't really care.
Last thing she got me is Now is the Time, 170 Ways to Seize the Moment.
These are all gifts to help you do things that you'll never do. That's the real irony here, you know? It's like you're getting tickets to go skydiving, but you're afraid of heights, you know? But I guess you like the tickets to go skydiving. The skydiving here is, of course, completing a plan. That's the thing that she's afraid of. But she really likes to get stuff to make the plan, you know? Which really makes me think, if we're playing our armchair psychologist game, that I think that she dreams of a better life, and I think that she does dream of improving her life and changing things and executing on these plans. Otherwise, why make plans? Because it's kind of pointless. But it's fun to pretend that like what a life could be. It's like if you don't have the means to buy a house, but you just sit down one day and you just draw out like what your dream house looks like. It's fun to pretend. But wouldn't it be nice to actually have these things? Do you just want to keep pretending all the time? I wouldn't.
And I'm gonna flip to a random one and see what the universe is trying to tell me right now.
What if it was something like real brutal? Like she opens up to a random page and it says, "Quit making plans and just do them." What if like it's just a wake up call right there, and it's just perfectly lined up. Like the universe actually answers, and it tells her specifically what needs to be done. That'd be cool.
To make a budget. Now is the time to make a budget. I'm dead.
Don't need a budget if you just make more and more money. Chestmate.
Having uterine cancer and you don't want to see a doctor. So I did just talk about that. It's that I am dreading seeing a doctor. The appointment's already scheduled.
That's really too bad. What is that? That's like some kind of escapism, I guess, huh? Like, as long as you don't confront a doctor about it, then in a way, it's like, is it even real? But the thing is it is real. You have to make a plan, and you have to confront the challenge head on, because ignoring it doesn't make it go away. And like, what if it's too late? You know? What if you're ignoring this while it can be caught and dealt with? Or not this, but anything really. What if you're ignoring things in your life that can be dealt with right away, that you can make better, but because you're ignoring them because you don't want to face them, because to face them kind of breathes existence into the problem, I guess. And if you're ignoring them in a way, the problem doesn't exist. But the problem will probably catch up to you, right? Easier said than done, I guess, but it's the right thing to do.
But thank you guys for being so concerned. I do appreciate it.
I think that the vast majority of people that do watch you, Amberlynn, don't really wish for your bad health. We want you to be happy. We want everybody to be happy and healthy and live their best life. But I think there's a lot of people that don't believe that you're doing that. And I think that that's where a lot of the criticism comes into play here. I think that's why a lot of people criticize you, is because they see a lot of opportunity, but they don't see it being used. They don't see it being utilized. And a lot of people would kill for a lot of that opportunity. A lot of people wish they had like a YouTube channel that has your following, or just like a lifestyle like yours. But then they see it being squandered, and they think to themselves, wow, that is kind of lame. And I think that it comes from a weird place inside of them, but I think that people would just be happier, and I think you'd be happier if things were just better executed on, plan-wise. Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, of course, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. I always appreciate that. Check out my Twitter, @Yestervark1. I had to put a 1 on there because somebody already has the Yestervark name, so now I gotta put a 1 at the end, like an animal. Check out my my Instagram as well. I believe it's under the same name. And I'll let you guys enjoy the rest of your day. You have a good one. Thank you for watching. You have a good one.
Hey guys.